Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, in this episode, I want to reinforce once again why I say so many times in past episodes you should give up eating these ultra-processed foods that's loaded with sugar, or just giving up sugar, period. Now, when I say that, I don't want to go to the extremes where you'll say, well, does that mean that I have to give up fruits? No, definitely not. Definitely not. We want to stick to fruits, and we really want to stick to fruits. We have to have fruits and vegetables in our diet. Super important. And I always advocate for that anyway. And I even talk about that on the Acupuncture is My Life YouTube channel as well. So if you're not watching the Acupuncture is My Life YouTube channel, do so. Go to YouTube, subscribe. There's so much more you would learn and get visuals on a lot of what I'm talking about. But getting back to the sugar situation, first think about it. Why would someone want to reach for sugary foods such as like different types of snacks like cookies, cakes, and sodas and stuff, and then you're packing in all these grams of sugar that's really, it's bad sugar. It's not good sugar, it's bad sugar. Why would someone want to do that? And my understanding from experience, even professional experience, is that people want that energy spike. So you're reaching for processed foods to give you that quick spike, and then you're going to drop anyway. But if you want a nice spike in energy, reach for a fruit. Banana, apple, orange, pear, grapes. You have so much to choose from. And you can pack it at home and carry it with you to work or anywhere that you're going. Big time. So, why eat ultra processed foods to get it? Because you're chi deficient, meaning your energy is low and you need that quick pick me up. But guess what? If you were making regular wellness visits to an acupuncturist, you wouldn't be concerned about grabbing something loaded with sugar that tastes good and it's going to give you that short-term energy that you're craving to help get you through the day. Because we nourish here at Acupuncture is My Life, as well as other acupuncturists around the world, chi deficient situations. More times than not, you're spleen chi deficient, because eating these bad sugars is going to ruin the functions of the spleen, which is synonymous in biomedicine with your pancreas. Okay? And it's important that you're aware of this. You see, because eating these bad sugars, you're going to increase your risk of heart disease, your risk of cognitive decline, your risk of cancer, diabetes, fatty liver disease, even hypertension. And I know some of you are thinking, like, how does it cause a person to have high blood pressure? And you know what I'm going to do? Your homework is sit with an acupuncturist, inquire, do an Eastern Nutrition consultation session, and they'll explain it to you. They'll explain it to you. But you have to try. You know what? I want you to take a day or a month where you can just really focus on your diet, along with seeing an acupuncturist, and take a break from eating sugar for 30 days. And then you tell me how you feel. Now, I already know or have an idea as to what the answer to that is going to be. Already have an idea. But one, as a result of taking time off, there'll be less inflammation in your body. Understand something. Chronic inflammation affects over 1 billion people globally. And it's tied to a slew of illnesses, as I've stated earlier: diabetes, Alzheimer's, arthritis, what else? Cardiovascular disease. And somewhere in the ballpark of around, give or take 1 or 2, 3 out of 5 individuals around this planet die from these inflammatory diseases. All right, and then on top of that, many individuals are drinking alcohol too much, they're smoking, they're obese, there's chronic stress in their life, which is also adding to the chronic inflammation state. Okay? And then you're topping it off with eating sugar or sugary products. No way, not good. Another, in taking time off from eating sugar, is it reduces your risk of cancer. Because sugar intake tends to serve as a risk factor in the development of cancer. And I'm even going to place an emphasis on breast cancer. And I know some of you are like, why breast cancer? You know what? I'm going to add to your homework. Sit with an acupuncturist and ask them, and they'll answer that question. But giving up sugar can reduce your risk of certain types of cancers. I say all, but studies will say certain types. Why? Because sugar consumption tends to feed cancer cells. All right? And guess what? To the surprise of many, many individuals, I'm even going to say this: taking a break from eating sugar, you're going to notice an increase in energy. And I know some of you guys are raising your eyebrows and saying, what? Sugar gives you energy, it gives you that quick spike, that's what it does to me. Yeah, but what happens when you fall off? You're reaching for more, which is bad. This negative cycle now begins. Okay? Take a break. Take a few days off from eating sugar. And then you tell me about your energy levels. 30 days. But now when you're eating this refined sugar, you'll notice the difference. Because when you take a break from it, you'll have more energy and you won't feel as sluggish and lethargic. And it'll increase your energy levels, and you'll feel way better than you did when you were sloughing down this refined sugar. So my thing is just try this for 30 days and then tell me. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but it's going to change the way you view refined sugar, especially when you experience a natural increase in your energy level. Another is your gut health, and I spoke about what eating refined sugar does to the spleen, as well as whether on Acupuncture is My Life podcast or Acupuncture is My Life YouTube videos. I speak a lot about the importance of a healthy middle jowl, that being your gut. Gut health is super important. You keep that middle jowl nice and strong, it's going to be hard for you to get sick. But eating refined sugar is going to negatively impact that. It's going to cause you to feel bloated. It's going to have a negative effect on your digestive system. So you really want to give your middle jowl a break from this refined sugar. You'll notice a big difference. And then you really want to focus on balancing out good and bad gut bacteria. And here we go with yin and yang again. It's all about balance. Because refined sugar tends to feed bad bacteria in your middle jowl, which tends to therefore lead to digestive issues. And too much bad bacteria and not enough good, now you have this imbalance. You're going to begin to experience gastrointestinal issues, like you'll start to feel gassy and bloated, and some cases diarrhea, and even in some cases constipation. You'll also experience, or inflammatory conditions can contribute to, like acne, headaches, rashes, and more. You have to keep in mind, health is wealth. The wealth is not in the bank. It's not in the safe in your office. The wealth is not in a cryptocurrency account or an app on your phone. The wealth is definitely not in your pocket, wallet, or purse. And the wealth is not under your mattress. It's not under the doghouse in the backyard, nor is it in a shoebox in a closet. The wealth is in you. And this is why you listen to Acupuncture's My Life podcast, as well as you watch Acupuncture's My Life YouTube videos. Now, be it I'm a board certified state licensed doctor of acupuncture. I'm not a dentist, but giving up refined sugar, better dental health. You better believe it. Now, not being a dentist, I'll just simply say, you're going to alleviate upwards of around 35% of the dental diseases, the potential for it, by just giving up like sugary drinks, such as like soda. And you guys know how I feel about soda or these sugar-laden drinks, But be it the fact that I'm an acupuncturist, I'll just leave it there. All right. Giving up, let's say, sugar for 30 days, what many of you will notice is a drop in depression and anxiety. You'll feel less depressed and less anxious. And when I'm treating individuals who are faced with mental and emotional disorders, and it's great to seek acupuncture if you're faced with mental and emotional problems, you should definitely see an acupuncturist. And I talk about this a lot on the Acupuncture's My Life YouTube channel as well. But you definitely want to take a break from refined sugar for 30 days and then tell me how your mental state survived it. And I put my patients through this, and boom, I'm batting 1,000. Everyone is like so appreciative of that, because of the positive effect that it has on your body and your mind. And I hate to make it sound separate, but just for purposes of this podcast, because as an organism, we're all one. It's all one. All right? But this high refined sugar intake is definitely associated with higher risk of depression. So you really want to take a break from it. Just cease altogether, because a diet high in sugar tends to cause neurobiological brain function changes, which therefore alters a person's emotional state. And then bam, there you have it. Anxiety. Right there. In your face. Anxiety. And see, sitting with an acupuncturist, you'll be made aware of all of that and more. Like even taking a break for 30 days, you'll lower your risk of diabetes. Type 2 diabetes. Because eating excessive amounts of refined sugar is tied to higher type 2 diabetes rates. And that's independent of obesity rates. Just drinking just one sugar-sweetened beverage a day, you're increasing your risk of diabetes. Okay? So take a second and just think about that. And you know what you'll also notice a difference? In your skin. I get this a lot. Many women come in and inquire, what can I do about these pimples and so forth? And one of the early things that I tell them, along with acupuncture, let's look to take this bad sugar out of your diet. But I need my sugar, doc. Yeah, I hear this a lot. Fruits. Nature put fruits there for you to enjoy that little energy spike that you are so in search of. Because a diet full of sugar and fats and other things is heavily tied to adult acne. Take a break from sugar for a month. Tell me how you feel. All right? And definitely sit with an acupuncturist along with your annual visits to a primary care physician. Make regular wellness visits to an acupuncturist. Just simply make acupuncture a part of your life, okay? Because you know what I'm about to say. Acupuncture is my life. What's yours?